Hello everybody, today I'm gonna talk to you about fundamental differences between the culture in Paraguay and Brazil. As you all know, I've lived in Brazil for 2.5 years, and it's an extremely extroverted culture. If you love taking lots of selfies, if you love having hundreds of followers on Instagram, if you want to go to Carnival and you like festivals like the Burning Man, you like loud noise and loud parties, Brazil is for you. If you like superficial, casual relationships, Brazil is great. You will be quite popular on social media if you're from a Northern European or North American country, that is the US, Canada, Scandinavian countries, Germany, you name it. You're gonna do great in Brazil at the party scene, and you will be a celebrity on any dating app. And that's the only way to go nowadays. And if you love lots of noise, if you love meetings where everybody's yelling at the same time, you like being the center of attention, you like chaos and confusion. Rio de Janeiro is great, Salvador de Bahia is awesome, and you'd still do pretty well in the south of Brazil. It's a little bit more reserved, but it's still Brazil, don't be fooled. Now, if you're not a big extrovert like me, say you prefer more reserved, more peaceful, more respectful, more a one-to-one interaction, then I'd say Paraguay is the better fit for you. So far, I like Paraguay much better. It's a much more dignified culture. While people use social media somewhat, they don't obsess over it like Brazilians. Jesus, you can't even have a meeting with a few people, and can't even hang out with friends without somebody pulling out their phone and taking selfies and asking you to smile for the camera. Every time I went to a jiu-jitsu class at a Brazilian jiu-jitsu school, the instructor always made it a point to take lots of pictures, as if it's mandatory, as if it's obligation to take pictures and post them on Instagram. There's definitely a culture of vanity. Now, Paraguay has a culture of humility, a culture, a very reserved culture, as many landlocked countries do. And it also has inherited its customs and traditions from Spain, which is much more formal than Portugal, much more rigid in its hierarchies. And that can be a problem in many different ways, and I'll make more videos about that. But from my point of view as an introvert, I like Paraguay much better. This energy, this obnoxious, intrusive energy of constant noise and constant wild chatter, incessant wild chatter attack. It's a little much. It's a handful. I remember one day when I came back from Uruguay, not Paraguay, I went to Uruguay for a couple of weeks. I came back to Brazil, and then right at the bus stop, I could hear a motorcycle from a mile away. Had no idea where the motorcycle was, but this noise was just absolutely deafening. And this is the constant reality of Brazil. Like Balneário Camboriú, one of the most upscale cities in Brazil, is like they're full of noise everywhere. Three-ring circus constantly, motorcycles everywhere. But hey, don't get me wrong, some people like it. If you're a natural extrovert, you like noise, you don't really care if people listen to you, you don't mind if you're listened to. If you don't care if you listen to people, you just want to talk for the sake of talking, and you like all this noise, vibrancy, and confusion everywhere, Brazil is for you. If you're just not that big of an extrovert, yeah, I think you're better off in a country with a much more reserved culture like Paraguay. As a rule of thumb, the more extroverted you are, the more likely you are to like Brazil. So ask yourself, how much of an extrovert are you? And if the answer is not much of a one, well, Brazil will eventually drive you crazy.